As Formula One reaches its 1000th World Championship race, we're taking a look at the drivers that hold the highest winning percentage in the sport. Excluding drivers that have raced fewer than 10 times, let's see who ranks where ahead of the landmark race. Between 2010 and 2013, Sebastian Vettel achieved 4 Drivers' Championships and 34 race victories with the Red Bull team, breaking all sorts of records in the process, including the record for most consecutive wins achieved, with 9 straight victories in 2013. Since moving to Ferrari in 2015, he's collected an additional 13 wins and currently lies third on the all-time winners list with 52. Still going strong, Vettel will continue to add to that tally. Regarded by many as the greatest driver never to win the World Championship and one of the greatest racing drivers of all time, Sir Stirling Moss achieved 16 race wins from just 66 starts. Winning with 5 different teams, Mercedes, Maserati, Van Wall, Cooper and Lotus, Moss won almost a quarter of the races in which he took part. Ayrton Senna had his career cut short in tragic circumstances at Imola in 1994. But during his 12 years in Formula One, the Brazilian maestro accumulated 41 race victories with Lotus and McLaren, achieving 3 world titles in the process, and becoming world champion in 1988, 1990 and 1991. A remarkable career. Behind only Michael Schumacher, Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel on the all-time winners list, the Professor, Alain Prost, reached the top step of the podium 51 times in Formula One, winning 4 World Championships. Over a 13-year career, the Frenchman won with Renault, McLaren, Ferrari and Williams, 4 genuine heavyweights of the sport. Racing between 1965 and 1973, the legendary Jackie Stewart won an impressive 27 times from just 99 race starts, a victory record that would stand for 14 years. The Scot won in cars built by 4 different manufacturers, BRM, Matra, March and Tyrrell, and he retired with 3 World Championships and a win percentage of 27.27%. The most decorated career in Formula One history belongs to 7-time world champion Michael Schumacher, and over the course of his 19-year career he won an incredible 91 races. Had the German not returned for a winless 3 seasons with Mercedes before retiring for good in 2012, his win percentage would have placed him even higher. When Lewis Hamilton entered the sport in 2007, not many expected him to be winning races and fighting for championships straight away. Incredibly, the British driver has since won races in every season of his Formula One career, and he now lies second behind only Michael Schumacher on the all-time winners list with 74 victories and counting. During a 9-year career, the quiet champion Jim Clark collected 25 race wins from 72 race starts. Revered by his peers, Clark was a one-team man and spent all of his time in Formula One racing for Lotus, winning the Drivers' Championship in 1963 and 1965 before his untimely death in 1968. Italian Alberto Ascari won all of his 13 Grand Prix racing for the prancing horse of Ferrari over a 3-year period. Starting 32 times, Ascari won over 40% of the races he participated in, and may well have won more had his life not been cut short following a sports car crash in 1955. With 24 wins from just 51 race starts, Juan Manuel Fangio, a 5-time world champion, has an incredible win percentage of 47.06%. The legendary Argentine won races for Alfa Romeo, Maserati, Mercedes and Ferrari before retiring from the sport in 1958. Most likely, El Maestro, as he was known, will forever remain top of this list. A true great of the sport with a legacy that will live forever.